Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. We're going to the national championship, baby. I'm just punch my ticket, NFL. And like that guy said, if I don't, maybe I will. Maybe I don't. I still don't know what team I'm playing against. I'm see it right here. 3, 2, 1.
Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Oregon
That's almost
Ducks
impossible
taking on the
because...
USC Trojans.
Oh wait, never mind. It's fine.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
I think it's going to be a pass play.
Off play action. Birch.
Off play action. Oh, let's go.
Escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time. There's an example of good situational football being played by the defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Just his 2nd career start and a national title on the line for the Trojans as they get ready 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Not good.
They'll run on 1st down. Darby. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Darby.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
No.
To escape, and he goes down.
That guy's actually really fast.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Jock Muncie there to make the grab. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to
nice by 61.
Now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened.
No.
But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes.
I missed the hit stick.
Right side.
And
he's
now
into the end zone.
it.
Touchdown, Oregon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off,
Oh, can't touch the guy that was holding the ball. And kind of shoved him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, that's a bad kick.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, what juice.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Everton have really good.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They'll run it now.
Oh, what was he doing?
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Okay.
These two teams all tied after one. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now this is Keller. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run, it's easily. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
2 runs hadn't worked out.
1 yard.
2 rushes strides, negative 1 yards. This is probably play action.
On 3rd down, Birch. And a quick throw here is complete. Getting this one up to about the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen.
I think this will actually maybe run.
Gonna go with Keller here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Probably not. Oh, wait, never mind.
To throw on 2nd down. Birch. Washington's
He didn't
got
get it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady. He calls in, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call from the locker room after every game. And he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her, and, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Jock Luncey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
They only have 1 minute 44
seconds. On the field,
seconds.
ready for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Oh, my gosh.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The SC offense about set to take over here. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart.
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now back to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Bruh.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game play.
Oh my God.
But you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties.
He didn't have
And
it,
he
so.
wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down. And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a home field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Bird set to pass. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. What a story this would be as USC now sits just 2 quarters from a national title.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my
Who's
thing.
talking to?
I agree.
What is he having a mental illness?
You know how much this means to me, right? Of course I do. And make it happen.
He's having a mental illness.
Okay, man.
And all the other people having mental illness. No.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This one taken from the 7.
Oh my God.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
And he just
32-yard
running up the
line.
middle.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, that
Gonna be
was such
incomplete.
passing forms.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was horrible decision.
Second and
Nobody was
10
open.
from the
Nice
34-yard
open.
line.
And there was and you could have had a full, not even like a yard or 2.
They'll run with Keller.
Oh, how's still up?
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw on 3rd down. Birch firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they're going option left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
Going to the running back, not going to the field.
And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Flips the line, make sure that him feel comfortable.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience that we've seen?
Every scouting instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate transfer route. But you know how it is nowadays. And look, he's played awfully well against 2 top 5 defenses. Someone's going to take a shot and give this guy a look.
Well, several teams need a quarterback. You think about the Cardinals, they're going to be picking number 1, but Giants figure to be in the market, Broncos, Bengals, possibly the Raiders. So there's going to be some teams looking.
And don't forget, backups are at a premium in this league. And this guy could be a developmental player. Draft him, let him work in your organization for a while, learn the playbook, sit for a while, because down the road...
Come on, I can't have a freaking chance without having somebody pressure me. No, defense. Sorry, offensive line.
Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those
Gosh,
situations.
why do they keep on blitzing?
Right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down of the process. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And nobody
And he's
open.
going to be driven down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
Yeah.
No one's faked out. What's the end result?
So
after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14.
Oh, it's wide open. Come
Here's
on, how do you miss that?
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground.
You can tell me that he did not have a foot
And now the
down.
3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet,
Oh my God, my
successfully
chicken.
complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone to throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the
How
field.
did you mess
The
that
Ducks
up?
set to go on offense as they come to the
It's too
line. And they're hoping to redo their
easy.
efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive.
Tackle
When
him.
you scored points,
Oh,
it's a
gosh.
whole lot better
I don't think
view
we
than
really
when you're
have
trying to figure out how to
something
fix things
bigger
there.
on this defensive line.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Now Birch over the middle complete.
What?
It's Carlson. And they'll
I
get
like
to him
they
after
don't
a
like
gain
really
of
send
7,
so much pressure
47.
though. And they
The
don't
offense on
and
third
make
down
pretty
tonight, they've hit it 50%,
passes.
3 of 6 to
But
this
then
point.
for you,
This
they
time they
don't.
face a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
The bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax, let your talents come out, because this is where we're going to find out just how good he is, the biggest drive of his career.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards on the pickup there. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Darby, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it.
Oh, no!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they suck. You guys suck. I was going to have points. But you guys mess it up.
But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And it's practice being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance.
Let's go.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 3. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Jock Luncey there to make the grab. And the Trojans add on to their lead. There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession.
With minute 24 left.
An interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again
Hope
now
that
on this
actually
drive
can go.
after what happened on the
That's
last one. Throw it on the first play and give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A gain of
Can I do
32 that time. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Birch will look to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Off the play fake. Birch.
Let's go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap in a college football game until 9 days ago. They are the national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the USC Trojans.
USC. Fight on.
Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it really. Just to be up on the stage, celebrating with these guys, it's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Isaiah Streets. We are all aware
Why is this
of the
so
loss
laggy?
of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can
What
you tell
happened to
us
Streets?
in this moment how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was going to... none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
Zeke! This was for you, baby!
Yeah!
This was for you!
Yeah!
And let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
And it's a sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This is the end.
Right.
It's a sweet,
Right.
sweet,
Okay, yeah, thank you.
sweet
Thank you.
victory.
Yeah, you got you right
Bye.
here.